everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessie. If you're new here, I unbox subscription boxes and more. Today I have a brand new box to you called Skybird's Mindful Corner. In fact, this is so brand new that this is a pre-launch box, and it's designed to help children with mindfulness and give them the mindfulness tools that they need. I don't know about you guys, but I think today's generation of children definitely would benefit from having some mindfulness tools in their belt with everything the world is going through and is going to be going through in the future. You can only imagine. So whether you're a parent, teacher, or even I think any adult, even without kids, will be able to utilize some of the tips that are presented in this box. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so here's what I see when I open the box, and I would like to give you a little bit more of a background before we jump right in. I know this is a little bit different, but because it is a pre-launch box, I want to really explain the curator's goals for this box. Actually, it was curated by a mother of 2 children. Her daughter's name is Skye, and she's 11, and Skye is a member of the Kids for Peace. It's a youth organization. The mother's name is Candace, so she's the curator. And basically this box aims to help kids cultivate mindfulness, explore feelings, create mindful spaces, and strategies for mindful moments. So as you can tell, again, I think it's also going to be helpful for some adults. This is the pre-launch Breathe box, and what they're currently working on curating is the Mindfulness Breathe box, which will have 6 to 7 tangible mindfulness tools for children. And a portion of the proceeds are donated to an organization advocating for trauma-exposed children. So this is really awesome. I love that they're donating and giving back all that. And in addition to their mission, is really, really good. I think it's very important in today's society, as I said. So you will notice if you go to their website right now, they literally just have a email subscription list. So if you're interested in this box, I would definitely sign up for their email subscription. And so you're notified of when the box launches. Candace is hoping to launch the box before the holidays. So without further ado, let's check out some of these items and see what this box has to offer. And let's get started. When we first open the box, we see these papers, one of which is her business card. I will put the socials and her website in the description box below. And just to let you guys know, in addition to curating this box, she also is the creator of the most natural and unique wood gemstones and lava stone essential oil diffuser jewelry. So that's really, really cool. And here's the logo on the front of the business card. And I'm going to set this to the side because I think these are going to go with some of the objects later. So this first looks like a little bit of a journal or a notebook, Believe in Yourself. And it looks like it just has blank lined pages. That's always important for mindfulness. Journaling is a huge thing when it comes to being mindful. It's helpful, I think, especially for children and adults as well. Okay, she did message me what she sent me, but this actually, I thought this was part of an activity, but it does function as a little bit of a product guide as well. So this journal is the pocket-sized journal to jot down your thoughts, make lists, and make life easier to manage. I think children and adults alike need this little journal. We all need to be writing things down as our brains think of so many things going on in the world today. Alright, so you guys, anyone who's a regular on my channel knows how much I'm into essential oils. Not only just for aromatic properties, but I believe in their abilities. Especially I've seen their help with pain and relaxation and sleep firsthand, along with some other things. So we can get into that in another video. But next is this essential oil diffuser bracelet. What you do is you would put a drop or 2, or depending on how many of your strength, on the lava bead. Keynote, wait for it to dry before putting it on your wrist, and then wear it as a diffuser. And actually, even though it's supposed to be for kids, I have a tiny wrist, so it fits me perfectly, and I'm actually wearing a very similar bracelet. I wear these lava bracelets all the time, so maybe I will take off the one that I'm wearing so I can showcase the one. Oh, they both match fairly well. So I think, but yeah, the top one is from the box. And I got this little 1 milliliter sample vial, and it is a blend, essential oil blend of, it's a calming blend. It has clary sage, lavender, and lemon. So I will take a smell. I know what all three of those oils smell like very, very well. So I will take a whiff. That's actually a really, really nice blend of oils. I've used clary sage in some other blends in the past and wasn't a fan of it, but it blends really well with lavender and lemon. Uh, you kind of get the sweet, little bit of sweet and floral sensation from the lavender. Clary sage, I don't even know how to describe that type of oil. It's got such a unique smell, but then the lemon mixes in and balances it nicely. I really like that. That is calming indeed. I'm really excited about that one. It's good to know that those three oils blend well together. I can, once I run out of this little sample jar, I can even make my own blend of more of it. So here's some more information that she gave me on the Breathe bracelet, which is again I am going to take this off. There we go. This way I'm only wearing the bracelet that came in the box. It's the Breathe bracelet, and you see that blue stone there. And that's what this card talks about. It's the blue agate, and it's for protection, clarity, and healing. And all the lava stones, of course, are to absorb the essential oil and passively diffuse it, as well as being used for calming, grounding, strength, guidance, new beginnings, and courage. So the care instructions are to apply a drop or two of essential oils to your wrist and roll the wood beads. I'm sorry, there's a massive typo here. I will say this, Candace. And roll the wood beads, or lava stones. Guys, honestly, I can't recommend. I'm not sure, Candace, if you put this into a carrier oil or not. I couldn't tell from the smell. But I can't recommend putting raw oils on the skin. That's just for my own personal essential oil safety, especially lemon. What I would do is drop it onto the oil lava bead itself, let it dry, and then put it on your skin. The reason I say this is I had an incident with peppermint, trying to put it on a bracelet and not letting it dry, and it burned my skin for hours. Even with copious uses of vegetable oil to try to get it off. But anyway, I digress. You can still definitely drop the oils on the bracelets. The scent will diffuse for 1 to 2 days depending on the oils. So I think it's a really great item. And Candace, I'd like to know if this is a kid size, in which case I think I need to be getting kids bracelets. Or maybe you made this for me because I'm an adult, because you did mention it would be a slap bracelet. Either way, this fits me perfectly. So I might even ask you what size this is. This is nice to know. But anyway, moving on. All right, it wouldn't be a subscription box without a snack, right? We got this Stretch Island brand of fruit leather. It's strawberry flavored with other natural flavors. 100% fruit ingredients, 0 added sugar. And we'll see what she says about this in the product guide. I like that it's 0 added sugar. No artificial flavors, preservatives, or colors, gluten-free, non-GMO, and vegan. So that's pretty cool. It's almost like a healthy version of a fruit roll-up or something from the feel of it. Back in the 90s, when those were popular. So I think that's a good idea to have a healthy snack in there for kids. All right, I will say, when I picked this out of the box, I kind of picked it up with all the liquid on one side, and it sloshed quickly, and I was so afraid that something was spilling. But this is I think I know what this is. I forget what they're called. I'm going to look it up. Isn't this fun? And it's really, really pretty. It's a plastic jar. So without me trying to guess what it is, I do know the purpose of it. All right, she's calling this the Calm Down Bottle. It feels really cool when you move it from side to side. You can feel the little beads. They're like rubber beads or something in here, I guess. I'm gonna stop moving it and look at it. Although it just looks kind of like an aqueous blob of solution if you let it stop. But it is kind of mesmerizing. I think it's something good and tangible for children to use to calm down. You can feel the weight of the rubber beads or whatever they are in there. It feels rubbery, moving around. And you can tell on this end she put in some glitter. So that's even a fun project. You can do this craft, I would say. Make one of these with your kids even. I think that's a fun relaxation type activity to do. Okay. Now I see what you mean by the slap-on bracelet. Sorry about that, Candace. So we have a sparkly, wow, that is so shimmery, slap-on bracelet. Very, very pretty. Very, very sparkly. This will be a lot of fun for children because it's again something tangible, something manipulative, something you can just use to take your mind off of worries. Now, I will say some of the sequins are coming off, but it's a sequin sensory bracelet. So, yeah, let's take a look at this, see if I can do this. I haven't done a slap bracelet since, I wish I had two hands to show you guys. Let's see if I can even try to, whoa! Did you guys hear that? I wish I could have done that on camera. I just slapping it without moving it, I sort of got it on my wrist. That was pretty fun. I forgot how cool those are. This has a really nice velvet lining. It's very comfortable. And of course, it's great for kids to be able to play with and have a nice fashion accessory in addition, right? I was able to get it back to the straight mode. I had to snap the end in place. This is where the end part is where it snaps. There you go. Like that, and then it gets back straight. Okay, clearly I'm a kid at heart because I'm amused by this. And this box, gosh, between this and the fruit roll-up imposter here is bringing me back up to the 90s. Anybody have a 90s vibe? But look at this. I mean, look at all the things kids can do with this. This almost becomes a fidget spinner in a way. I just found this by accident, but this is kind of fun. Nice little finger exercise here. There's tons of uses to get kids mindful and thinking in the moment. Sensory issues, sensory everything. Great product, great idea for the box. And again, I absolutely love that it's lined with velvet. Honestly, it wouldn't be comfortable at all without that velvet, so that's a necessity for that bracelet. Alright, this is the end of the box. I do want to show, it looks like the sensory bottle did leak. There was definitely some leakage. So Candace there, definitely want to make sure you're aware of that. But it didn't damage any of the products. I didn't feel, there wasn't any liquid on any of the items in here. So that's all I'm seeing. I did notice on the product guide that there's also supposed to be a blue retractable ballpoint pen. I do not see that in this box. The product guide also says that there was supposed to be a stress relief squishy squeeze ball. I'm assuming one, like one of those little squeezable things, which are proven to redirect focus and maintain daily stress. I also don't see that in the box. But everything else is in here, except the clary sage isn't listed as one of the essential oil blends. And I do realize this is a pre-launch box and that your product guide for the other box, the regular mindfulness box, may include more detail than this, and I do appreciate that fact. So let's take a recap here. So I did get 6 items, and in her box curation, she said the mindfulness breathe box would have 6 to 7 items. So maybe since this is the pre-launch box, perhaps this is everything that will be in the first actual box, the mindfulness breathe box. And maybe that's why I don't have the squishy ball or the pen, because that would put it up to 8 items. But either way, I got 6 items, so that's exciting. So I'm not sure if there's a price decision that has been made on this box yet. If I can reach the curator before I post it, I will put the price in the screen here, right here, or the product. The description box below. So overall, my thoughts on this box. I feel like a lot of it for me would come down to price, and what the price would be and whether it would be worth it. I think this box has great potential. I do think it needs to have more information about what to do with these items. I mean, I certainly know that inhaling essential oils, even via passive diffusion like a bracelet, can calm someone down. I know that, but does all of the public know that? I don't know. Some instructions for that might be nice. Maybe some types of journal prompts or affirmation cards, things like that. Things to get you thinking about what to write. Just a little more guidance on all the items I think would be really, really nice. And also too, I am pretty sure you don't have your blend diluted, but it would be nice to know that. It would also be nice to know where you get your essential oils. Again, I'm focusing on the oils, but and maybe explain more about each item and how they relate to helping children and kids be mindful. I mean, some of them are quite obvious. Obviously, we've got this, but even with this, it's something to look at. But maybe tie the objects to the meditation and the purpose that you have in mind for each box. So this is a breathe box. So say in the description guide or the product guide what makes this relate and be a good product for a breathe box, if that makes sense. But that's just me. I'm seasoned with subscription boxes. I've seen a lot of different boxes out there. As to whether I would buy this, I would need those curated items, I think, and those descriptions to go along with it, to buy it myself. And again, like I said, it would depend on the price. If I were to get these items, I probably wouldn't want to spend any more than $10, to be honest. I mean, I know that the bracelets themselves can be expensive, but that, yeah, I would say for a subscription box prices, $10 would be what I would spend on this. And that would be probably stretching it at this point, I would say. So, Candace, in my note to the curator, I think this box has a lot of potential, and I'm sure that you're putting way more thought and effort into the curation of the actual box, and maybe this pre-launch is there to get an idea of what your finalizing touches needs to be. But I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below, especially if you have children. What do you think they would be doing with some of these items? If you think these items would be good for them, or do you think they would need more type of guidance? What type of guidance they might need? Anything like that at all. If you have children that don't necessarily like to write, maybe we might need some suggestions on how to get them to do a journal or something like that. I really think feedback here would be really important, guys. So parents, teachers, I'm really asking for your comments. Even if you don't normally comment on a video, I'd really appreciate it here, so we can help the curator of the box out. So I think please feel free to do that. Don't be shy. And if you don't want to comment publicly, feel free to reach out to me on DM on Instagram or my email, etc., and I can certainly pass the information along to the curator. But again, I think this box has great potential, and Candace, thank you so much for sending it to me, free to review, for my honest opinion. And that's why I am giving my honest opinion, because I want to see this box succeed. There needs to be more mindfulness for children, in my opinion, everywhere we go, for sure. So I think it's an important box to have in the subscription box world, and I wanted to see it get there. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me while I unbox this brand new pre-launch Skybird's Mindful Box. It would be the pre-launch for the Winter Quarterly box. It's the Breathe Mindfulness box. And thank you, Candace, so much for sending me this through to review. And if you guys please do like this video, if you give it a thumbs up, or if you like me or how it helps my channel out, please hit that subscribe button and make sure your notifications are turned all the way to the top. And until next time, guys, I'll catch you later. Bye.